Welcome back to Hogtown Homestead. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel so led. On today's video, I'm gonna drop this mower deck. I'm gonna take it off the mower, and then I'm gonna replace the blade belt so we can start knocking down some of this grass, because spring has sprung and it's time to start some maintenance. So here we go. This is the belt in question, and it will be going right here. And hopefully that'll keep the blades from hitting each other. If that doesn't fix our problem, well, I just gotta get a new tractor then. Bummer. But here we go. The first step is to lower your mowing deck all the way to the bottom. Now all the wheels have made contact with the ground, and so I have to get underneath this and start disconnecting all the parts. This is what your mowing deck looks like if you have a Cadet LTX1042. Now, the first thing that we have to do is take that serpentine belt off right here. Now, in order to do that, there's all these different keepers in the way that need to come off. But as you can see, this blade belt that I'm replacing, you see how loose this is? That's a huge problem because it causes my blades to collide with each other. So hopefully this repair will fix that and we'll be back in business with this beast. That's what that looks like right there. And these are just meant to keep that belt in place. You can see the wear on it here where it's all shiny. I'm using a 10mm socket to take these things off. And I don't know if this is technically how this is even supposed to work, but it's how we're making it work. We don't have to take this rear pulley off at all. What I'm gonna do, just to free up space, just pass it all the way through like that, all the way to the back. Next, we got to remove this. This is the brake. So once you turn off the lawnmower, or the blades, also known as the PTO, this slides into place and breaks this pulley, acts as a brake for the pulley so that the blades stop spinning. So that is actually the belt that we have to replace. It has indicators on here, an arrow here and an arrow here. Those need to be pointed at each other for the timing to work. So here we go. Great. That's better. 14 millimeters, what you're looking for. I don't know why I didn't do that the whole time. Now, I do have to take off this spring. And this whole assembly comes right off of there. So you have this washer or bushing that goes right here. And you can see it's kind of reamed out this hole here, but I think that's okay. And if it's not okay, I guess we'll find that out later. Next, you do have to take off this pulley in order to put this belt back on. So now I'm hoping that 14 millimeter does the trick, and it does. Actually, there we go. That's that belt off. Belt was $120. And the amount of labor that goes into replacing this thing, as you can see, is actually pretty significant. So the next thing we need to do is and that still seems really loose. All right, so it's still off a little bit, so we're gonna fix it. That's a good sign. You don't hear any collision of the, and you see these arrows are pointed at each other. There's no collision of the blades. So hopefully that is all we needed to do to fix this thing. And if we needed to do more, we're gonna find out soon enough. Next thing I gotta do is put this on. Now I know what this is for. Okay. For this part here, there should be a spring. That keeps this tight all the time. I had one because I found one just laying here, like in this area last year, and I didn't know what it went to, so I'm ashamed to say, I think I might have thrown it away. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm not joking. I found it. So it goes on here. And then it gets stretched out to this. That is 100% the part that I'm looking for. So we're gonna try to reconnect it. I'm glad I never throw anything away. This is a spring puller for a trampoline, which blew away in the wind, but I use this to stretch all the springs. Hopefully I can use it to stretch this spring. Tight. So now let's disengage this brake and there is no collision. Folks, I think we're back in business. I can't believe I found that part. This will be loud because I'm using my microphone today. it works. And in about an hour, I was able to fix the mowing deck on a Cadet LTX1042. So, there you go. That's going to do it for today's episode here on Hogtown Homestead. Once again, like, share, and subscribe if you feel so led. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.